Hey guys, it's me, Kiana, and I'm here to tell you guys that I'm joining the Navy. I know, it's a big decision. This video today will be about the Asvab test. So basically this test determines what job you're gonna get when you enlist into the military. So I wrote like a whole list of things I can tell you guys, everything I remember. The Asvab test is about 3 hours long. We have to go to the MEPS, like any MEPS around your area. They provide like your ride and everything. For my case, my MEPS was in Boston. The Asvab consists of 10 different tests. The Navy, we had 11. So there are 4 main tests on this thing when we take, and that's word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, arithmetic reasoning, and mathematics knowledge. So basically it's just like algebra 2 math, regular English. Like they're gonna ask you what's this word closest to, and they give you a series of different words and you had to pick which one that was the answer. Not that hard, but those four test scores are the most important. Like I cannot stress it enough. They are the most important because they determine whether or not you can even enlist. They usually add those up or like average it. I don't know how they do it, but they average it, and that, like I said, it determines whether or not if you're qualified enough to go join your branch. I know for the Navy we at least had to get a 35 for it. That's the least we can get. The Air Force is 36. The Marines was like 35. No, it was 32. The National Guard 31, and the Army was also 31. Oh, and the Coast Guard was 40. Like I said, the Navy, we had an extra test, so we had to take 11 tests. For the Navy, that thing was kind of hard because, right, this is what happened. So it was a series of like different words. Like they gave us like a key and it had like a whole bunch of words like cat, dog, left, right, up, down, like just random words, bunched up random words. And next to each word it had like a whole bunch of numbers. It was like a coding type thing. It was like 6 of them, six different numbers in each word. And basically the question was like, one of the words will say dog, and then we had to look at the answers A, B, C, D, and E, and it had literally, when I tell you, it had rows and rows on rows of different combination numbers, and we had to find which one matched. We had to do that as fast as, who is blowing up my phone? I'm not. But anywho, basically we had to match the word to the number, and then we had to look at the numbers and find the number under each letter that's there. When I tell you I was sweating. I had to do that joint mad fast. I think there was probably like 80 questions, 80 of them things, and I only did like 74. So I was doing all right. But you can take your time, like really study it, but don't stick to one for a long time because you're just setting yourself up, to be honest. I'm gonna give y'all like some major tips. Oh, before that, I'm gonna tell you the other tests. So the other like the subtests, there's also general science, auto and shop. So it's kind of like the cars and everything, like tools. When I tell you that joint was so hard, but I'm surprised that score for me, that was the highest one. I did real good in mechanics and in auto and shop. And I know nothing about cars. Like I don't know how thank God, like I pray to God, like thank him, he really did his thing, you feel me? The next one, what does it say? Electronics info. So that's like kind of like electricity stuff. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that, but I scored pretty well on that too. Assembling objects. For assembling objects, that's like, it shows different shapes, and on one side, like that was the question, like a whole bunch of different shapes, and then A, B, C, D, and E was like how it was supposed to be, like you putting the shapes together in your head and you had to find the match to it. That wasn't that bad. That part, I feel like it was like the most relaxing part for me. Like I was mad chill on that. it was mad chill. Like that part, I feel like that was the easiest one for me. Especially if you're like, if you know art and stuff like that, you got this in the bag. Here's some major tips. I am going to stress this on you. Read the directions. Because in one of the questions, I think it was like one or two of them, it was a trick question and they get you right in the beginning. I forgot what it was though. I'm sorry, I couldn't help you. Can't help you with that. But like I said, read the directions. Because if you mess up one thing, if you read the directions wrong, you get that whole answer wrong. The whole thing wrong. Like, and probably a whole bunch of other questions wrong too, because you thought it was supposed to be like the first one that you did, all because you didn't read the directions. Don't spend too much time on one question. Like I said, like this test is only 3 hours long and there's 11 different tests if you're joining the Navy, but there's basically 10 different tests, 11 different tests. You need to be considerate of your time, use your common sense, just get through it. Another thing, do not cheat. Like, don't cheat. Do not cheat. Because if you cheat, you know, peeking over, psst, hey yo, like what's the question? Don't do that. Because if you cheat, then you're automatically kicked out, automatically sent home. You can't take the ASVAB. I think you're gonna have to wait. I don't know what the penalty is, but I just know that you'll get kicked out. You can't take the test. Before you take the test, make sure you eat a good meal, a meal that will fill you up. Not one that will give you the itis, but one that will fill you up and make you last for those couple of hours. In my case, my petty officer, you know, he blessed me, got me Burger King. I was so happy. I ate, I was full, focused, studied, the whole 9. So make sure you eat before you take the test. Usually people who take the ASVAB, like when I took the ASVAB, we all went to the hotel, me and like the other people. We went to the hotel and we stayed there until we went back to MEPS to do our medical, like our whole medical check thing, our paperwork and everything. So like I said, make sure you eat a good meal, because after when we was done taking the test, I walked in, I'm gonna tell you, probably like 2. We left that building around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. All I ate was lunch. That's it. But that lunch really lasted. It helped me out. But if you didn't eat all day and then you're gonna be sitting there all day, you're gonna be hungry. Like, you're gonna be stressed out thinking about it way too much. Oops. The next thing I'm gonna say, like, make sure you study. If you know what day you're taking the test, make sure you study every single day before you take it. Those 4 things that I told you, the word knowledge, the paragraph comprehension, arithmetic, reasoning, and mathematic knowledge, the higher score you get, the more jobs and opportunities you will have when you get to pick it out when you go to MEPS again. So that's really important. Literally study every single day. I'm gonna put the link in my description on what I used. I used Khan Academy. I used 2 different ASVAB test apps. Those really helps. They like daily, they give you like new questions and everything. I studied a lot on like the sub tests and math, because I'm so, oh yo, when I tell you I suck at math, it's so bad. I suck at math like horrible. Like, I haven't done math in how long? Heck no, I had to study on that, John. So those apps helped, and also ASVAB for Dummies. So if you go to the library, just, you know, ask them, yo, you got ASVAB but for Dummies, you feel me? Get that, because that really helps too. They give you a lot of tips and everything. I think that's pretty much it for the ASVAB test. I'm gonna make another video talking about like the next day, my experience when I went to the MEPS again to do my whole medical check. When I tell you, yo, that medical, oh my gosh, I got y'all. Like, I'll tell you the whole story, but let's take 2 seconds, just appreciate my eyebrows. Just like ew, ew, look at it, look at it. So like I said before, thanks for watching my video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Any friends joining the military, just send them my link, because I'm literally gonna walk you guys through my whole entire process until I get to basic in April. Y'all pray for me. Real talk. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I go to basic, man. Like I said, y'all pray for me. You think these arms can do push-ups? I mean, I can do 5 right now because I've been practicing. I can do 5. But we gotta do like at least 17 in a row. Pray for me. But thanks for watching my video, guys. Love you. It's not liquor. I'm too young to drink. This is water. I'm just bougie, so